Epstein with the Morning Flash Update. And this update is for the morning of Wednesday, and we're now at the 7th of February, 2024, time at 8:25 a.m. Central Time, and there's just so much to cover. Yesterday you saw that late in the day, the impeachment proceedings in the House against Mr. Mayorkas failed. Now they say that they're bringing back another vote. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, and they're going to try to impeach again. At the same time, in the Senate, they've given up on the idea that they're going to be able to get anything done on the border, and they're trying to pass a bill to give money there for Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel. We'll see what happens. That'll be dead on arrival as it gets over to the House. So we have great dysfunction going on. For those of you that watch in the stock market, the New York Community Bank Corp, they, at one point this morning, I hear we're up 18%. They said that they got more deposits in, blah, blah. And then Moody's, as you know, rated them now, give them their bonds a junk rating. The market went up, and it's right back down 1%. Wild swings. But I warn you, whenever you get this much noise around these banks that are all involved in commercial loans, and they are, a number of them, there's problems, and they're going to come home to roost, and we have to see what's going on. As for the stock market, if you watch it, which minute are you watching it? 1 hour ago, the market was looking like it was going to fall out of bed. This morning, now, as we're getting into the 8:30 time zone, you're going up for the highs in the markets. It's all over the board. The news of the day, let's take a look at this. The mortgage market news, well, the main index up 3.7%. That's good, and that's with interest rates. Remember, they're under 7%, 6.6 to 6.8, right in that range. The purchase index itself down a little bit, but the refi went bananas, up 12%. The U.S. trade balance deficit down $62.2 billion. They expected it a negative 62.1. Weekly petroleum stocks, 9:30 this morning. Federal Reserve's December consumer credit. All eyes will be on this. Remember, this was the number that in November was at $23.7 billion. They were looking for an increase of 9. They got an increase of 23. We're now looking for an increase of 14. Will that be a surprise in the market? But as I said, it's politics, it's finance. It's all nutty right now, to say the least. We don't have a budget. We don't have money for our allies. I know if you were watching the hearing that went on yesterday, Janet Yellen speaking in front of Congress, talking about commercial real estate, still doing it. Today's, I think, the second day of her appearance there. Then we are looking to see just what's going to go on in natural gas. There's been a hearing going on there in the House. And again, all the accusations are a political move by President Biden to get the activists to vote for him as he puts a pause on new projects for natural gas, which people are questioning. We are wondering in a huge way what's going to happen now as we saw the appellate court voted against President Trump, and does the Supreme Court decide to take up the issue or not? That's going to be another big thing. And then what happens, and this is all going on right now, what happens if they don't? What happens if President Trump gets found guilty, a trial gets going, and he gets found guilty of something that in theory could put him in jail? And the big donors, they're going to keep Nikki Haley alive, because if that happens to him, they need somebody that they could put up there. So whatever is going to happen with Nikki Haley, she'll be the last person standing at this point. Now, remember, all the other four Rands, they don't drop out. They say they suspend their campaigns. If something were to happen crazy with President Trump, where he can't run for president, what happens then? So, do you not think this is pretty nutty? I do. And it is fun, but it's getting hard to pick where to put your money in the market because things are moving so fast. That'll die down too. I want to remind you, I cover a lot of this in Guide to Technical Indicators. I know a lot of you like to watch me in the afternoon, but you're going, what does he mean by moving averages? The simple moving average versus an exponential. Why is he using these type of charts? And I do show. I show line charts at times. I show bar charts at times. The moving averages, the oscillators. Why do I choose slow stochastic versus relative strength? There's even a stochastic with a relative strength. Learn about the different types. We put together all this for you. We email it. It's a PDF. It opens up. You can print it out. Great colors, great examples all the way through. How do you get it? It's simple. You go to iraepstein.com under free offers, or you can move your cursor up here. And while you're in the free offer area, take a look at the other offerings we have and take advantage of them. I'm hard at work still recording my new charting course, just so you know. I'll bring you up to date as I get further along. I'll be recording more chapters again today, and we'll see where this all comes, but it's soon. I'm Ira. You have a great trading day. I'll catch up with you at the end of the day in our market wrap-ups. Take care.